about to take off. The Ryck's got a great bow thruster system. As you can see, it gets you away from the wall fairly cleanly. So you've got plenty of time to room to manoeuvre at the back and at the front, even though at the moment we've currently got onshore breeze, so it's really pushing the boat sideways. It compensates very well for it. It's an excellent system. Super quiet and very, very smooth moving.
Gavin, we've just taken off from the boatworks heading up to Sanctuary Cove. Why do you think the Ryck is particularly suited to, let's just say, the Gold Coast boating lifestyle? If we can put it that way.
One of the things in the Gold Coast is it's a long way between various pieces. So if you're in Pittwater, you can kind of go from Newport to Towers in about 15 minutes at 5 knots. But here, everything's a long way away. Whether that's, you know, from Royal Queensland getting across to Tangalooma, or behind Peel Island, or down past Russell, or, you know, Kanata, etc., or down here, you want to get out of the river, you've got to get up to Tipplers or Ducks or Jumping Pin. And they're reasonable distances. It's reasonably, with this boat, you know, once you get away, it's really smooth and very easy to find your way up the channel. You can cruise on 30 knots with very, very low noise inside the boat. Everybody can talk, everybody can party. They just really enjoy it all the time.
And I guess once, we can't really see, but unfortunately we're restricted by the speed limits here, but the Ryck has got a really solid riding hull that can handle chop and rough water, can't it?
Absolutely. We had a couple that we're doing a test run in yesterday. We took it out into the broad water, and at the moment we're at the bottom end of a cyclone, which is, you know, for instance at the Southport Yacht Club they cancelled the first 2 days of their regatta because it was too rough. We're in the broadwater, which is obviously smoother, but still there was quite a chop there, and we were very smooth chopping through. And that's two factors. One is the prow bow, the very sharp entry which cuts through the wave rather than shooting over the top of it and making you slam. And the other one is the two-step hull, which breaks the meniscus of the water, generates some little bubbles that then mean the hull's released in the water, and it goes really, really well. And it's just effortless when you get it up to there. And that's why it achieves such great, you know, cruising speeds, 25 to 30 knots. It's barely puttering along. And then if you need a burst, yes, you can go over 40, but you know, it's all about that effortless cruising.
And it's one of those things that a lot of R&D has gone into the design of this hull, and really you have to come aboard and have a run to really experience that, don't you?
That's right. I mean, Ryck's a new name. It was the brand is adopted by the river where the factory is, but the factory is famous for building many of our yacht brands, which is Hunza, Moody, Dailer, and it's also for our powerboat brand. So the Sea Line brand and the famous Fjord brand, and there's certainly a lot of heritage out of the Fjord brand that you see in this. You can see some contemporary styling and that modern look, the T-top and everything. You know, it's a junior part of that procedure.
And this is the first Ryck hull that we've brought into Australia, and it's the first in Queensland. So in a sense, Queensland is about to be, there's a bit of shock and awe about to happen, Gav.
In fact, it is the second one in the world, so this is hull number 2, and we're really privileged to have it. And one of the reasons is because we just backed this as being such a winner. And this is, you know, the trend in boats is this kind of, you know, go fast boat. But with a lot of these kind of go fast cut through boats, they don't have the comfort that this thing has. So we've got a full 2 metre long bed downstairs, a really nice head to be able, you know, a toilet to be able to use for the ladies, etc., and a fantastic lounge set up at the back. great barbecue, and you know, all the things that you need to have a fantastic day out. And you can get there, you know, really quickly. I mean, if you came out of Runaway Bay in this boat, within 5 minutes you're on the plane at 30 knots. You're at Tipler's in another 10 minutes. It's unbelievably quick and so smooth in the chop. It's just fantastic.
And the other thing, I guess, is the boat. You know, you can really configure the boat to whatever your personal tastes and preferences are. For instance, you can put in 2 fridges, can't you?
Yeah, you can have 2 fridges. If you want to do water skiing, you can put a water skiing bar on. If you want the kitchen, you know, the galley with the barbecue and everything, you can have that. If you don't, you can take it away. If you want fishing, we've got fishing bars, extensions that you can have. We have covers. So, you know, in the hot sun up here, there's covers that can go from the back of the T-top right to the back of the boat. There's extension poles that we can do to do that, and at the front to cover the sun bed that we've got up the front. So, you know, for 6 people on this boat, it's just fantastic.